the shadows of rock, but where the night was deep. We stood as brothers, no time for sleep, with our hearts full of fire and the city our stage. We fought for our freedom, we fought through the rage. Oh, my trusty VTAC, my steadfast friend. With every load I carry, you help me defend. Through the battles, and trials, we're strong as a pack. In the heat of the struggle, I'll never look back. From hotel room corners, we planned and we dreamed. Against all the odds, we were not what we seemed. With gangbangers lurking, but we held our ground. In the heart of the chaos, our resolve was profound. Oh, my trusty VTAC, my steadfast friend. With every load I carry, you help me defend. Through the battles, and trials, we're strong as a pack. In the heat of the struggle, I'll never look back. Through the nights of uncertainty, our spirits held high, with the weight of the world and the stars in the sky. Together we marched through the darkness and pain, with our VTAC heart as we rose once again. Now the memories linger in the tales that we tell, of the fights that we faced and the times that we fell. But the bonds that we forged, they will never grow cold. In the heart of our fight, our legacy bold. Oh, my trusty VTAC, my steadfast friend. With every load I carry, you help me defend. Through the battles and trials, we're strong as a pack. In the heat of the struggle, I'll never look back. So here's to the fighters, both the brave and the true. With the strength of our harness, we'll see this fight through. In the halls of our history, our names will stand tall. With my trusty VTAC, we'll answer the call.
Man, this one right here has been a long time coming, right? This is the 511 Tactical LBE VTAC. I've got a long history with this system. Not even just this particular rig. I have run other VTACs before during my time with the ROF militia. I have run other ones that were configured exactly like this. I've run ones that were configured slightly differently than this. In the early days, we had ones that were black. And I got pictures of all this, and I'll overlay them in the video. But yeah, this was the load-bearing system of choice for the ROF back when I was in ROF, and man, it is good. And the reason they still sell this thing is because it's good. And it was designed by a Navy SEAL. It was designed by Kyle Lamb, and it's light and it's efficient. And you got plenty of MOLLE webbing all over, so you can just attach whatever the hell you want to attach. Some of you guys will say that I got too many pouches on my LBE system. Well, that's where this thing comes in. This thing is really for when I'm out in the woods and I don't want my pouches snagging on stuff. This is kind of like a recon patrol rig of mine. It's much lighter, much more bare bones, much more practical for going out in the woods. You see there's much more emphasis on camouflage in this loadout as well. With this, there's just less emphasis on camouflage. This is more suited for an urban situation. There's OC spray on it. That's the way I have it configured. You can configure it however you want. I don't personally recommend this for a tropical environment or a really heavily vegetated environment. I don't personally recommend it for that. You could use it for that. This is really good for suburban, urban, concrete jungle, a little bit of going out in the woods with. It doesn't come in camouflage. But hey, people are known to get spray paint and go ahead and just paint this thing. I haven't done that yet. I have this, and sometimes I want to look sleek and clean. I have that clean tactical autism look. But once as this rig gets dirtier and grimier, I probably will paint it eventually. I probably will eventually paint it. But I don't like painting new gear. It just feels bad. Makes me feel icky painting brand new tactical gear. But this thing right here is absolutely amazing. I got, as always, I got my IFAC mounted to it. Something that comes with the actual LBE that I like, that the chest rig that I have doesn't have, because it really can't have it. This has a drag handle, and it's actually inside the vest, right? So, if you're going up against rioters or something like that, they don't know where your drag handle is. Your drag handle's on the inside of the vest, so somebody can reach in the inside and pull and drag you out. And it's just better to have that drag handle there, and it's also less likely to snag on stuff if you are out in the woods, stuff like that. I never mount anything to the back of my vest. Any vest that I have, period. I don't mount stuff to my back. I prefer running a backpack because I prefer to be able to take all this stuff off my back and put it somewhere else if I need to get in a vehicle, right? And so it makes getting in and out of vehicles a pain to mount anything to your back. So the only thing I'll put on my back is I'll sometimes put like a chem light. No longer in the militia, so I don't have this thing on here. But back in the militia days, when I was in the ROF, boom, this would be the ID panel. But because I'm no longer in the ROF, I'm not going to keep that on there. But I just show you that just to give you an example of how this thing works. All the features it has. It's got this rubber padding, so if you need to shoulder a rifle, you can do that easier. I got my IFAC, I got my tourniquet in the tourniquet holder. I got these really nice trauma shears. The trauma shears are very useful if you sneak into your mom's kitchen at 2 a.m. and you need to open up the hot pockets without her knowing, and you need to do it quietly. The trauma shears are great. Everybody does this, bro. You run a big utility pouch on these things. People say, you need a dump pouch. Well, nah, just get a utility pouch. Fuck a dump pouch. You get a big utility pouch that can have any mission essential stuff, or magazines if you want. You could put extra magazines in there if you want. You can do whatever. Put whatever the hell you want. Just a big, large utility pouch. I got some tactical assault starbursts. What you do is, if you got like a cute hipster chick, she's coming over to your house, like an emo girl you met at Hot Topic, you check her ID, you make sure she's at least 18 years old. After that, you whip out the starbursts, and you play some good zombie movie on Netflix, and then next thing you know, you're getting some tactical action there. You know what I mean? I keep my gloves in the large utility pouch. I keep an Enola Gay smoke grenade in there. So you gotta have the smoke grenades. Never know when you might need them. I keep 2 pairs of handcuffs in there. I don't always keep them in there, but they're in there at this very moment. So they're kept in there semi-regularly. A multi-tool. It's really cool, doesn't it? I think this is one of those cheap $15 camouflage face paint sticks. I got a compass and a mirror, and I keep a lighter in there. This weight is distributed well. This weight is distributed extremely well on your body. Part of the beauty with this, part of the strength of this is also its weakness. It's just the fact that that weight is being put into the strength that in. If you're getting a load bearing system and you're setting it up for a continued operation in probably an urban environment, I would say the LBE, the 511 VTAC LBE, I would say it's ideal. And we did use it during the Rockbrook situation. My friend CJ had one, I had one, and so we had experience actually using these, and I can say I trust my life to them. and they're definitely cost effective. They go for about $120. On a good day, you could probably get them for $100. You can get them used for like half that, and you will find them used. If you're making a combat rig and you're going to paint it camo anyway, go ahead and get a used one off eBay for like 40, 50 bucks. So that's my review. VTAC, thumbs way up. I would give it like an 8.5 out of 10. Brilliantly designed, brilliantly engineered, and that's why they're still selling them to this day. Pretty much 15 years later. I don't know how old this thing is. This is borderline. This may be 20-year-old technology. I know it's at least 15 years old. The fact that it's still around, the fact that they're still making them and people are still buying them, that says something. All right, Jordan Jared signing off.